All right, so we are live now for the Biblio editors chat, and today we have Andrea and myself only, and this chat being recorded as for the purpose of notes. And for today, there is not a very tight agenda; it's practically business as usual, and just a very small point that I also mentioned on the WhatsApp group earlier yesterday is that I changed the link for logging your ideas about Biblio, like technical ideas, the improvements on the websites that you would want to see, or some debugs, etc. Earlier, it was linked to a proper issue tracker on GitHub, but that I think is overkill. And now it just points to our Google Sheets dashboard, a particular sheet there, and I think it's simple enough and effective enough to capture uh, any ideas or any requests or any bugs or design features that you would like to see. Yesterday, I spoke with Prerna for about 20 minutes. We set up some account level accesses and so on. But she also mentioned a point that I anyway have in mind about the hyperlink to appear on the post, the hyperlink to appear more prominently. Yeah, it can be done, though it's stacked in while Amit Onkare finishes off some touch-ups with Wiki. My idea is to I don't want to do it ad hoc, but like do it as a part of a bigger project, so that there is a proper version upgrade to the suite, and the change goes across the suite, not just Biblio. So so just so that's very well noted, and it's on the agenda. Apart from that, the update from my side is that I've just initiated a chat with another person who's an Indian lady based in Tokyo, Japan. And my very preliminary thought, and completely unqualified, this personal thought is that maybe partially she can contribute to be a Biblio editor from her part of the world where we are not really covered. Um, in my chat with her, I'm just stopping short of saying her name just now before we have the confirmation. In my chat with her, she said that it's a very motivating country, Japan, when it comes to ecology and the ideas of conservation. So I think she will have some good references and ideas to promote. And once again, I'm thinking if she's willing and available, if she commits, then it could be a combination of Biblio and outreach that we offer to her. And I will be in touch. You feel free to check with me, though I will obviously update you when there is any progress. That's it from my side, Andrea.
Okay, from my side, again, regarding the use of science, I've created a drive on Google Drive. I'm inviting everyone from the editor, from Biblio editors, so everyone will be able to access and add and edit content. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna put there all the issues of science that I receive, and maybe even other PDFs which we can keep there. Of course, these are not meant to be distributed because they are under copyright. But we can, of course, open them, read them, use them as reference, or personal interest. And I think it's good that we have a repository. So I'm creating that on a team drive, and it's called Biblio. So you'll receive an email inviting you to use it. So I'll start. I think I got my latest issue of Science today. So I'm gonna do it today or early next week. What I normally do, I download the full PDF. And then, of course, you can open it and search it through, PDF find.
Okay.
Right. So that's basically all. The only other part is I've started inserting references from the book I was reading, The Fourth Industrial Revolution, from Klaus Schwab. The patron of the World Economic Forum. So I've done. I mean, I've really introduced one link, which is the link to the reports from the World Economic Forum, so from the Davos meetings and others. And then just by browsing that, I've inserted about 20 entries, right, from reports from the past that are relevant to platform anthropocene. So this is 10 out of 60 pages they have of reports. So I encourage uh, any of you to explore that page and and select more content as you see fit.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it'll be helpful if you share the hyperlink of the post on the WhatsApp group, maybe, or on email.
For which one? Sorry.
For the 60 pages reference list,
Six pages.
six
No,
page
60 pages. Yeah, yeah. So
yeah.
this is now on, I've logged it on planthro BIBLIO.
Right.
Of course, we can share it. I mean, it can also become news for Facebook, for example, or
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, we could ask AT to make an entry with that.
Right. Yeah. So ET generally looks at definitely keeps an eye on Biblio for creating posts. But yeah, we can specifically get in touch. Certainly.
Yeah, this
Right.
I can, yeah, I can write to her.
Okay. Okay.
I'll do
All right.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
For the rest, I mean, everything is progressing. I've done the submission for the World Alliance between last meeting and this meeting. So it was last week. Now we are in the phase of waiting for a decision. First thing, they would contact us in case we need to fill more information. So
Okay.
if we don't hear back, it means the form was complete, and then it's going to go out to their external reviewers, and then we'll get a response. And if we are accepted, then we become a labeled solution, which is a good medal that we can show around, and then we enter into a network of potential collaborators or others. But anyway, it's good if we get the label.
Yep.
So let's see. Thing is done.
Right. Right. Okay, that's great. That quickly reminds me, I should quickly mention that Google Cloud Platform staff got in touch to probably include our case study in the newsletter, for which I provided all the details to them. And if they
Sorry, can you repeat, Amit? I didn't follow.
This reminded me that the Google Cloud Platform
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
team and staff got in touch with us to write our case for a case study to be published in their newsletter, and I have provided them all the details. They've been accepted, but rest will be up to their editors to see if we appear well. I mean, they were pretty. Enthusiastic about getting the
This is for
details.
the cloud computing.
Yeah, so this is for the cloud computing, but their monthly newsletter. Where
Okay, let's see. Maybe they feature Planthro as one of the organization they're sponsored, right?
exactly, they were reaching out to nonprofits and provided all the details, and they've been accepted. So they've been
Okay.
accepted well. So
So
I
again,
think,
this is something. I mean, if it gets through, this is definitely something we should then advertise, even using our ads on Facebook and other outreach
yeah,
networks,
yeah,
social networks.
yeah.
I
No, I
mean, all
think
these, I think, everything that we are adding now, this is all adding up to a good number of like a good, well-known companies and sources and associations that are recognizing us as a worthwhile organization. So we should definitely treasure that.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. In fact, as the last thing for today, because we have run out of time, I would say from my side, last thing is that we are also planning a section on our corporate page, which is about affiliations and partnerships. And we want to mention all these authoritative names like Google, Microsoft, from
Exactly.
whoever
Yeah.
we've received the grants.
Yeah. Yeah. We should definitely. Not make it prominent, like not the first thing in the web
No,
page,
no.
rather the last one at the bottom, but it should be there, and possibly it should be close to the button "Contact Us." I think
Right.
because
Right.
as we raise interest,
Yeah.
so I think it should be close to the two buttons: the "Contact" and "Donate."
Right, right. Yeah, it will be somewhere at the bottom, certainly. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. Well, thank you, Andrea, for your time, and we'll close the meeting here if unless you have another point.
I'm good.
All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Amit.
Bye.
Bye bye.